TBH, the only thing that is preventing me from reporting what you did to me to your supervisor is that I want to be a better man than that, but the idea is just so very tempting. I only need a reason. We already know that you don't give a shit about your job. It's just money for you. It shows. The guy I was visiting and the other people I asked about you said that you're not focused, stoned as f***, and just doing a poor quality job. Okay.
And do you want to see the ones where he was trying to like be more apologetic, like right afterwards?
No, I said anything that you termed to be threatening. All right. Now I need you to answer his attorney's questions. Okay.
Mr. Johnson, you described that you had a brief, intimate relationship with.
Yes, sir.
What do you mean by brief relationship?
Really, there was no relationship between me and him. I add that. It just had to like become like a relationship type of thing because like
that was a requirement.
Yes, in order to go to court, which I mean, I wouldn't say it was a relationship. I known the defendant for like 6 months at the time, like whenever like we were like hanging out, should I quote unquote say, and then like after that he starts saying like over the phone, and then that's when I completely ghosted him and he started saying hateful
stuff. Hold on
stuff.
just a minute. You just testified under oath that you all had a brief, intimate relationship.
I'll just tell you like this, I had to say that because like in order for me to like go to court and do this, they had to like recognize this as a relationship. So we did have like intimacy, should I say. It was some type of relationship there, but it wasn't like romantic or anything like that, should I say. I wouldn't classify it as a relationship personally.
Why in the world did you just testify under oath on a sworn statement that it was an intimate relationship?
It was just a relationship. Like, I mean, it wasn't nothing like I consider as like a relationship, but it was some type of relationship.
You know, I think if
there's
the
no
question were to
jurisdiction.
continue, I think that I can demonstrate even further that he doesn't meet the requirements to file the IPO, much less have the order.
Okay, let's if you don't mind questioning a little more on jurisdiction, because obviously through your client you know a little bit more about their relationship, just to make sure the record's perfectly
clear. I will say this though, Your Honor, we did not ask this to be continued, but he was served yesterday evening, so obviously he, you know, I'll go
We're
forward.
not continuing this.
No, I'm not asking you to continue.
Okay.
Okay, so you've now testified that you didn't really have a relationship. Did you ever live with each other?
No, I never lived with him. He knows exactly where I live and where I work and like where my grandma stay at, because at the time, I mean, it was getting to the, you know, like it was kind of a relationship and it kind of wasn't. I don't.
It was or wasn't? Okay.
It was.
Well, I think the court's now told you it has to be a relationship, so I understand you're now.
No, that's not the reason why. It was some type of relationship. It just wasn't a relationship towards me. Like I felt like it wasn't. I don't know.
Okay, you've never spent the night at his house?
No.
He's never spent the night at your house?
He's came to my house.
So he's never spent the night at your house?
Yeah. No, he hasn't.
Okay.
But it doesn't make it a relationship though if somebody spends the night at your house. But
okay. Do you have any kids?
That's for me to decide if it meets the legal relationship, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Just simply answer the questions.
You also write in here that he tried to confront you at the workplace, but then when you were testifying, you said that you were working on a patient, seeing a patient.
Yes.
He was visiting that patient.
Yes.
And that you had no communication with him. How is that a confrontation?
I didn't have a confrontation with him at the workplace. He texted me. It
says here that
right
he already tried to confront me at my workplace, the hospital. So you said that you actually had no interaction. You didn't talk to him, he didn't talk to you?
I didn't talk to him and he didn't talk to me at the hospital, but right after he saw me, he threatened to like tell my supervisor.
Well, I'm going to cut in here. I don't want to get into the petition because I don't think there's jurisdiction.
Well, I don't think there, okay. Well, I mean, fundamentally...
Did you all date, sir?
I mean, yes.
What do you mean, yes? How many times did you all go out as a couple?
We went out like a few times, but to me it wasn't nothing serious. Like, I mean, it was a relationship. It was, regardless of how I felt like personally about it. It was established relationship at the time.
How many times did
I
you all?
just don't want to admit it.
How often did you all go out on a date, sir?
I don't remember. It was like a year ago. So, I mean...
Isn't it true you never went out on a date?
I went out on a date with him. I went with him to like the record store and like stuff like that and got something to eat with him a couple times. But, I mean...
With the exception of today, in the day in the hospital, have you ever been present where you even saw each other even 5 times?
Yeah. I was over his house, like, when we were dating, I was over his house every day because he would pick me up from my house to go over there. So, yes, it was more than 5 times. It was, like, probably almost every day for, like, 6 months.
Isn't it true that you wanted to date him and he told you he was not interested in being anything more than friends?
No, that's not true at all. That's a lie.
Well, I don't know which things to believe or not
I know,
believe.
but sir, you just said that you didn't believe that you had a relationship.
But he was more into me than I was with him. But I did have some type of relationship with him.
Okay.
Your Honor, I would move the court to dismiss.
There's no jurisdiction here. Did they not talk to you about that at the clerk's office when you went to file this?
No, they just told me, like, you know, like, just file the EPO and stuff like that, but they didn't tell me, like, nothing like this.
Well, what made you think that you had to have a relationship then if somebody didn't tell you that?
They told me that it was a relationship, and I mean, I had a relationship with them.
Well, didn't you just testify a few minutes ago that they told me I had to say it was a relationship in order to go to...
They said that I had to say it was a relationship, but it still was some type of relationship between them.
Sir, I'm sorry. You've already testified to the court that you did not believe, you did not view this as a relationship with the respondent.
Personally, I didn't, but...
So, at this point in time, I have to dismiss for lack of jurisdiction. The court has no jurisdiction over this.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you all.